Hello everyone, I'm Rhea. I do makeup. Yeah, as you can see, add me on IG. So we're gonna start off as a clean face. We're gonna use our astringent, make sure we get rid of any oils that we have on our face. So now I'm taking the concealer and kind of blending it down. Now I'm adding on concealer so I can apply my eyeshadow. Make sure you put it on the entire lid and blend away. Now I'm taking my Urban Decay Electric palette and I'm going to be using that pink color. I'm not sure what it's called right now, but I love that pink. So now we're just going to take it in a circular motion and apply it to the crease and above the crease. And later on you can blend and blend. I know, yeah, I'm annoying. So now we're going to take that light blue color. What is that? I can't read. I can't even see it. So we're going to take that into the actual crease and make sure we kind of blend upward and in a circular motion. Circular. So yeah, we're going to keep blending until it's from the outer corner until the inner corner. And as you can see, I keep applying a little bit more blue because every time you blend, it kind of fades a little. So in order to keep that color, you have to keep applying, just not too much, but for the specific color or color payout that I want, I keep applying. So now we're just blending away, blending those two colors together. Make sure it's no harsh lines. I'm just checking a little bit, make sure y'all can see. So now I'm gonna go in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills, or is that Anastasia? Yeah. And take that yellow lipstick. I put it on my hand. So as I was applying this, it was just not doing its job at all. It was just too dry. I'm like, no. So I'm going to take my LA Pro Girl concealer in yellow corrector, apply it to my hand, and just apply it to my eyelids. This is way better. I don't even know why I even try it with the lipstick. So now we're actually making our cut crease. So we're cutting our crease with some concealer. Making sure the top is better rounded. Now I'm going back in with that light blue color and kind of carving it out a little bit better. You don't have to do this. It's just something that I do sometimes. So now we're going with our, what is that, 180 color palette. We're going to use that yellow. And now we're going to apply it to the yellow concealer. I don't know about you guys, but every time I use yellow, it seems like it's a little harder. I don't know. I really don't know what the issue is. Like, I really have to pack on the yellow every time I use it. It never fails. Something about yellow. Or maybe it's just that yellow, BH Cosmetics yellow. But I always have issues with blending it out. Or the intensity, really. It's not that intense like I want. So just showing you guys that I really had to pack that color on there. So now I'm going to go in with my NYX. I have like a lot of shades. I know y'all can read that. Amethyst, that's my birthstone color. So we're going to be using those 5 colors. You can use any color that you want. I actually got that whole palette from, well, not palette. I got that whole set from Ulta. But it was around Christmas time, so it was on sale. So I'm not sure if they have it. I'm pretty sure they still do have it. I'm just really not sure. So we're just going to be dotting that on. Doesn't have to be super neat, but make sure it's applied on the entire lid. Boom. Now we're going to go in with my liquid eyeliner by NYX. Y'all, I still struggle with liner. Don't judge me. But I got it this time, so we good. Just fixing it up a little bit. Now we're gonna go with our lashes, make sure they're dry. We're gonna put it on our, well, I normally will put it on my inner corner first, or put it on the center, let it dry for like 2 seconds, and then apply it. Make sure it's fully dry. Sometimes I like mine a little wet because I feel like you can play with it more, just in case you kind of mess up. What did I do? So just push the lash in a little bit, fluff it up, put some mascara on if you want to. Now we're gonna be going in Now we're going to be going in with our Nivea aftershave. I've actually been using this ever since I seen Nikki tutorials use this, but it really does make my face feel moisturized. So now we're going to go with our NYX. This is like an illuminator. I use it to kind of block out any spots that I have on my face, or imperfections kind of. Plus it's a really good primer for your foundation. It's like a big ass glow. Just wipe that on the entire face. So now I have foundation. Make sure when you do your foundation, you don't necessarily spread it on your face, but kind of blot it around. Make sure you're going on every part of your face. I kind of like this technique better because with you putting it on your face, it's like it's gonna go everywhere instead of you keep applying more and more foundation. Sometimes you might have to, but I mean it covers the whole entire face. I really don't like using sponges because I feel like sponges, they take too much of the product away. I can't talk. So yeah, just keep spreading until you have the entire face. As you can see, my brows are not done, and that's great. You can either do your brows before or after. I've gotten into the habit of doing it after my foundation, but yeah, that's just me. I look so funny. So now we're going to take our Anastasia's contour palette, the cream palette, and this is the darkest shades. So we're going to apply that, excuse me, to our cheekbones, the bridge of our nose, and the temples of our forehead. I don't really do the jawline. I don't feel the need to. I mean, I do have like a little fat face, but I don't feel like I need to. simply because, I don't know. It's just not me. I feel like it's overdoing it. Like, contour is already overdoing it, but it contours your face. I like my fat face, so we're just gonna leave that jawline blank. So blend away with that brush that we use with our foundation. Again, I don't like to use a sponge because with the sponge, it can work two ways. If you put too much concealer on, it will spread like hell if you use that sponge. And you really have to go back in with concealer. With this, I feel like you could just push the product in and go about your way. As so. I'm just pushing it into my skin and pushing it upwards. Just checking to see. All right, y'all, don't be like me. I'm using the big ass brush to do my nose. Don't do it. I was just too lazy to clean off that little brush and blend it out, so I just use this. Don't do it. This is why I start with concealer first, because I know I'm going to spread the concealer more than where it should be. But since I have control of what direction I'm going to put my nose in, I'm good with that brush. So now we're going to take our LA Pro Girl. I think this is Warm Honey. This is actually a little bit too light, but I make it work. Sometimes that's the trick though. Even if it's too light, you can always make it work. Just make sure you blend. Blend like hell. Blend your life away. And there'll be no excuse for it. Oh, that's too light. It's too light. No, bitch. It's the perfect shade. Caught. So we're blending. Okay, so I'm using I guess this is the eyeshadow brush. I'm not sure what kind of brush it is. Don't judge me. So I'm blending that, again, not with the sponge. The sponge will take away. Making sure we get underneath, getting those little creases and crevices, blending outwards. So now that that is on, oh, hold on, gotta do my nose, forgot. I'm gonna connect it. Connect. So yeah, once that's on, we're gonna blend with the sponge. Make sure everything is in place before you use that sponge, because if not, your face is gonna look real. So I'm blending it out, making sure everything is blended together and not just sitting on my face. But after that, I'm gonna come in with the brush and kind of put it back together, you know, just double checking, making sure everything's set on my face instead of just sitting on my face looking crazy as hell. Blending away again. Oh, got some on my forehead. Oh, wait, got something else on my forehead. Get it off. Get it off, girl. And blend away. Again, don't use that big ass brush for your nose. So we got that going on, and boom, we're gonna come in with some Sacha Buttercup. Set that. And that's another thing. I don't like to bake, okay? I don't bake. I like to actually push. I like to push that powder in my face. Baking, I feel like sometimes it can look super cakey. And I feel like sometimes it can leave a, I don't know, just super white. Because I mean, Sacha, she's already light skinned and I'm brown skinned, so we gotta work together as a team. I'm gonna apply the Sacha into wherever I put concealer. Make sure I blend and blend. So now we're gonna go in with our Black Radiance setting powder. Set the whole face. Sometimes I do sweeping motions. Sometimes I like to like stamp it into my face, like push it in. I mean, I know we're not supposed to like really swirl, but as you can see, I'm not really swirling. I'm stamping it. See, now this way we don't have to wipe off any baked on powder. We can just set the face and that's it. Setting the entire face. I love my brown skin, y'all. Oh my god. Foundation or not, brown is popping. Melanin is popping. So now, once that's set on the face, I'm gonna go in with the Urban Decay All-Nighter Spray. It's sprayed on my face. Don't worry about that little hand motion. I had the fan on, and every time I spray it with the fan on, spray just goes everywhere, in my hair, on my back. It's never on my fucking face. Excuse me. It's never on my face. So let that dry. Let it get in your pores. Eyebrow time. We're gonna use that spoolie. Push those brows up. And now we're gonna do the you thought wrong. Off camera. Brows done. Brows on fleek. See, these are the brows that I wish I had. My eyebrows are just too thin. So I like my brows a little thick. Now I'm going to apply some highlight to the cheekbones, the nose, bridge of your nose, your forehead. So now, this was like for real crunch time because I saw that I had 5 minutes on my phone. I actually sped this video up, but it was like for real crunch time. I had 5 minutes to record left on my phone and I had to hurry up, so I'm all out of frame. Now I'm going to apply some brown lipstick, and brown liner, and this is Tea and Cookies by NYX. That is the cutest freaking name, Tea and Cookies. Tea and Cookies. I'm going to apply that to my lips. And I use a brush because I don't want to keep applying it to my lips and use that same, what's it, doe foot? Whatever that little brush is that comes with it. I don't use that. I like to use my brush. Apply it to the back of my hand or on a tray. See, y'all, I'm trying to rush. Now I'm getting me some gloss. Applying it to my lips, girl. Yes. So this is the finished look. I don't know why the hell this picture looks like this.